There are three things you must do to have a functional kitchen. The first thing you must do to have a functional kitchen is to make sure your kitchen has flow. And the flow I'm talking about is called the L flow, the letter L. Your kitchen must have function between your refrigerator, your sink, and your stove. There must be no obstruction so that you can have a seamless flow when you have to use either of those workspaces. The second thing you must do to have a functional kitchen is to make sure your kitchen is organized. You don't want a kitchen that is cluttered with everything all over the place. So keeping your kitchen organized means you have enough storage and you have a place to store everything that you need to use in your kitchen. The third thing you need to have a functional kitchen is, of course, to keep your kitchen clean. Nobody wants to work in a dirty space. So whenever you're done cooking, make sure to clean up everything and keep your kitchen always functional. So let me explain further functionality. And before I go further, just know that it has nothing to do with you having a small kitchen or a large kitchen. There are small kitchens that are highly functional, and there are large kitchens that just don't have a lot of functionality. It all depends on you using the three things that I talked about. So let's start with the functionality of the L shape and the flow. You don't want anything obstructing your refrigerator, your sink, and your stove. That movement from each of those spaces has to be seamless. You want to access your refrigerator and your sink, your stove, without having to go around anything. For example, having your refrigerator cut off by your island can make it not functional. You want to make sure those three items are placed in an L shape so that you can have them functioning easily. Then we talk about organization. Most people have a lot of clutter laying around their kitchen. Some of us are guilty of that because we just don't have the time to organize our stuff. But find time to declutter and find a way to have a storage space for all of the things you use in your kitchen. You can have storage for your cookware, like your pots, your cooking utensils, and everything. You can have a space for everything and everything in this space. You can have a space for your dinnerware, your plates, your cups, your spoons. Those are all ways of organizing your items so that when you need them, they are easy to find. Nobody has a lot of time to waste anymore. We all want to maximize the use of our time. So organizing your space in your kitchen will definitely help you to cook faster and better without having to look for things all over the place. Cleaning up should be a breeze. You should always clean up after you cook. I sometimes clean up while I cook because I want to make sure that when the meal is ready, I don't have to have a lot of cleaning up to do. If it's possible, clean up your space while you cook. It cuts down on the amount of items you have to clean when you're done cooking. So I just wanted to come in here and explain a little bit about the functionality of the kitchen and the three things you need to do that can give you that functionality you need in your space. And remember I said it has nothing to do with a big kitchen or a small kitchen. It's all about being functional and using the space you have available to cook great meals and have people happy as they eat.